Right, this is something different for sure. You've seen the thumbnail, you've seen the title, you know what we're going to do. We're going to see if Kevin Nash has what it takes to cut it in modern day WWE, 2021 WWE, post-draft WWE. We're sticking him on Raw with the big boys of Biggie and Bobby Lashley and, well, others. AJ Styles is there, Seth Rollins is there, Edge is there. Let's see how he does against some of these big boys. Of course, this is all about celebrating the career of Kevin Nash in our TW save, not in real life because we're trash. But yeah, in the TW save, we are preparing, or may have already, depending on when this video goes out, to say goodbye to Kevin Nash. So we're going to do this. We're going to something a bit different. If you do like the video, make sure you drop a like on it now. I'm saying it now because this is something different, and if you want to see more videos like this, that's the only way you're going to get it. That is the only way. Are you subscribed? Make sure you subscribe now. Get it all out the way. Let's just get it all out the way, and then we'll start Kevin Nash 2021. Let's hope his quads stay intact. Injuries are on. Didn't think about that. Let's go. Okay, so I'd started this video and I just realised I wasn't recording the gameplay. So let me fill you in on what's been happening. Basically, can I go back? I can't go back. That sucks. We've dropped Kevin Nash straight in, and Kevin Nash has been on a roll. He's currently in the middle of a feud with Edge, but he is Mr. Money in the Bank. So sorry about this. We'll move on. We'll just move on. We'll move on and crack on. He's Mr. Money in the Bank. Unbelievable. We're on the road to SummerSlam here. Damian Priest versus Karrion Kross is a very interesting matchup. That is intriguing. And a loss for Liv Morgan. Not great for her. Becky and Carmella continue. Biggie is WWE Champion. He lost it and then won it back from Bobby Lashley, but he's lost to Finn Balor there. And Edge beats Kevin Nash. No. Mr. Money in the Bank needs to be going after the title, and that is not how it's done, Kevin. Come on. That was the go-home show for SummerSlam as well. Damn. Okay, SummerSlam it is then. Becky Lynch on the poster. Let's have a look what we got. Shinsuke Nakamura defends the Intercontinental Championship against Mace. Bobby Lashley gets his title opportunity against Big E, gets the rematch. That is where I want to be. Damn it. Zelina Vega and Doudrop. Okay, tag team title opportunities. The Street Profits versus Arcade Bro. Cesaro versus Jeff Hardy. I wonder who's going after the Universal Championship. Jeff was feuding with Roman Reigns at one point. That's not for a title. Shayna Baszler gets a Raw Women's title opportunity. The Raw Women's title championship is on SmackDown. I'm so confused what they're doing, so we're going with it. Kevin Nash versus Edge in a normal match again. Come on, give me a gimmick or something. We've got Kevin Owens going after the US title. New Day versus the Usos running it back for the SmackDown tag titles. Balor versus Rollins. It's 2016 all over again, boys. And Drew versus Roman for the Universal Championship. The main event, Becky, Carmella and Nia in a triple threat for the women's title. We are gonna simulate. Shinsuke Nakamura retains the Intercontinental Championship. Big E retains the WWE Championship. Yes. I want Big E versus Kevin Nash. That's what we're going for. Zelina beats Doudrop. RK Bro retain the Raw Tag Team Championships. Jeff Hardy beats Cesaro. We'll move on from that. Shayna wins the title. Big win for Baszler there. And Kevin Nash loses to Edge. Come on, Kevin. I've started recording the gameplay and he's just been losing all the time, I'm telling you. Damian Priest retains the US title, and Kofi and Woods, New Day, defeat the Usos. The Bloodline will not be happy. Will Reigns keep the title? Rollins beats Balor. Let's find out. Roman Reigns defeats Drew McIntyre to retain the Universal Championship, and Nia wins the title. Whoa. Okay. Kevin needs to get on a win streak here. As soon as I've record the gameplay, he is starting to lose. We are on the road to Hell in a Cell, I want to say. Not far away, so let's get winning, shall we? Finn Balor beats Big E. Okay, Kevin Nash lost a show closer promo. And we have new Raw Tag Team Champions. The Mysterios beat RK Bro. Okay, I'm not upset with that. The Universal Championship was on the line on SmackDown, but Reigns retains the title against Jeff Hardy. Okay, give me more of that. Okay, are we about to be in a title feud? It looks like we are. Kevin Nash is teaming with a WWE Champion against Omos and AJ Styles. We will simulate straight away. Damn it, Kevin. I hope Big E's cost us. Is that where we're going? Oh, we're not even on the news. He's already missed the Money in the Bank. Just give him the championship. It's not that hard. Just give it to him. Anything else interesting happening? We had triple threat. Roman Reigns beat Ricochet and Cesaro. That division could be brilliant if they had the balls to do it, which they wouldn't, because Ricochet is well, flippy shit to them, basically. We're on the go-home show to Hell in a Cell. Right, Big E versus Kevin Nash. So we seem to be going with Big E versus Nash. Surely that's going to be the title shot. Who's going to get momentum going into the pay-per-view? The Miz versus Priest, which is the US title feud, it seems. Karrion Kross versus John Morrison. Edge versus Lashley. Stevenson's probably going to call out Rollins, and we got that match again. Will we get a win over the WWE Champion? Will Kevin Nash get the job done? You bet your ass he will. You bet you... Honestly, the lorry is flying. The lorry is flying. Priest got a win over The Miz. Omos and Styles beat the Dirty Dogs. Morrison beat Karrion Kross. Edge beat Lashley. And there was the promo there. And a win for RK Bro. Right, let's get on to Hell in a Cell, where I'm pretty sure Kevin Nash is about to have his WWE opportunity. We will watch the first one. Okay, Nia on the... Why is she... Is she top of the rankings? Because if she is... Okay, Seth Rollins is up there. Where's Kevin Nash gone? Like, the WWE Champion's down here. Where is Kevin Nash? Oh, Kevin. Kevin, you've fallen. Have I missed him? He hasn't fallen. Oh, Kevin. Kevin, you're at 38. We need to win the title, mate, tonight, and that changes. Why is he getting a title opportunity? I have no idea. Let's go on to Hell in a Cell. It's Mace versus Nakamura again for the Intercontinental Championship. I'll only focus on title matches, I think. Kevin Owens gets another opportunity at the US title. Not Miz, that's interesting. Oh, Bobby's in there. Where am I? Where's Kevin Nash? Why is Bobby Lashley getting the opportunity? RK Bro get their title shot. Drew McIntyre has another opportunity. Seth and Stevenson. Kevin Nash isn't even on the card. Oh, I'm fuming. Absolutely fuming. Nakamura retains the title. Okay, that's something at least. Priest retains the title. Big E retains the title. The Mysterios retain the title. And Drew McIntyre wins the Universal Championship. The tribal chief has been usurped, I think is the word, by the Scottish warrior, the Scottish psychopath. Drew gets his moment. Roman Reigns loses the title. Seth beats Stevenson. And Becky wins back the title. Okay, I mean, it's a noteworthy show, but no Kevin Nash. No, come on. Edge beat Owens maybe to start a rivalry between the two. Priest beat The Miz, and we're not even on the show. Are we even in the news? Okay, Edge and Kevin Nash is continuing, is it? Okay, good to know. Edge had a match on the pay-per-view. We didn't. Good. Get me on the show. Okay, Bobby Lashley wants some, does he? We're going to beat Bobby Lashley, are we? We are going to beat Bobby Lashley. Balor beats Edge, that's good for us. MVP gets a win. Becky gets a win. Karrion Kross gets a win. Bobby Lashley gets a win. Damn it. I just want to win the title. The whole point of Kevin Nash gets the WWE title back. He is Mr. Money in the Bank, so surely he's going to win the championship at some point, right? Are we on the show? We've beaten Edge. Okay, we're back, boys. We've beaten Edge. That's something. Let's continue this. Super Showdown, by the way. Well, Jesus Christ, that's swept up. It's one of the Saudi shows, but still, let's get to it. I'd imagine we're going to get a match against Edge again, and then surely we're going to change the title seed. Maybe Kevin Nash can get in there, but I'm worried. There's a lot of talent. Dominic Mysterio is on the poster. That's interesting. Another Mace Nakamura match for the Intercontinental title. Sheamus versus Isaiah Swerve Scott is an interesting one. The Miz gets a title opportunity against Damian Priest. We're doing Seth and Stevenson. Bobby and Big E one more time for the title. Reigns versus McIntyre for the title. We're not on the show. We are not even on the pay-per-view. Okay. Whatever. Nakamura retains the title. That's at least worth looking at. Priest retains the title. Rollins beats Stevenson. Big E retains the title. McIntyre retains the title. And the Mysterios retain the title. Because storylines don't tend to happen and in the Saudi shows. I hope everyone enjoyed Crown Jewel, because it probably has come out before the video. If not, enjoy it. I'm going to come back to you when I'm on the show, because this is getting really frustrating. Okay, we're on the show. We've lost to Edge. It's not going well, this. I thought Kevin Nash would... He had such a good start. He's Mr. Money in the Bank. Okay, we're on the show for the second straight week, but we've lost again against Seth Rollins. Is that our new rivalry or something? Is that going to be the rivalry? It says rivalry match. Apparently not. This is getting a bit frustrating now. Okay, Lashley and Biggie have teamed together to lose to Styles and Omos, so they're clearly continuing that storyline, which is great. The Miz beat the Priest, or that's what he's known as, the Priest now. Dirty Dog's got to win. Balor beat Stevenson. Morrison beat Finn. Are we on the show? Seth beat Edge. We're not on the show. Not good, this. This isn't going well. We've won a match. We've won a match on the show. We've beaten Finn Balor, so that's something. Can we move up in the rankings or something at least? I want a title, man. It's not that hard. You got the Money in the Bank. Just cash yourself in. What's the ranking? Where are we? Oh, we've moved up. We're up to 22nd. We've moved up and then down a little bit, but we've moved up. In terms of the divisions, we are in 4th, so we're not like... I mean, we're not getting the title shot at the moment, are we? That's great. Okay, go home show for Survivor Series. I mean, I'm guessing we might be in a Survivor Series match. At best, we're not on the show. We are not on the show. Again, really? We're going to be in part of like Team Priest versus Team Miz or some stupid crap like that. Okay, Survivor Series, Rey Mysterio on the poster. Where do we come in? Right, Miz versus Priest again, so it's not those teams. Zayn versus Gulak, okay. MVP versus R-Truth. Any more time? Right, Becky versus Carmella for the title. Biggie, Bobby Lashley again. How many times can you run this match? New Day versus Corbin and Moss. That's an interesting tag match. Reigns versus McIntyre. Okay, we're in the elimination tag. It's Ray, Nash, T-Bar and Edge again. I mean, it's Raw versus SmackDown, right? Raw versus SmackDown. So come on, Team Raw. Let's see what happens. We'll go to the start. Priest retains the title, so he is on a roll as the US champion at the moment. Very good for him. Becky retains the title. Big E retains the title. New Day retains the title. Drew retains the title. No title changes. And Team Raw loses, man. Oh. Nakamura. Did Nakamura work double? Oh no, there wasn't an Intercontinental title shot. Nakamura, Hardy, Holland and Sheamus beat Mysterio, Nash, T-Bar and Edge. Right, we're going to get a new start now. Survivor Series is done, out the way. We're on the road to TLC. You've got Money in the Bank, remember? Are you planning on cashing in? Okay, so we got to focus now on TLC. We are on the show. We're facing off with Seth Rollins. Okay, let's move on. Let's see if we can beat him, shall we? Edge beat Austin Theory. I'm assuming that's the new rivalry, right? We beat Seth Rollins, right? Kevin Nash. We're going. We're moving. We're gonna win that WWE Championship. If we have to go through the Royal Rumble, we will go through the Royal Rumble. Okay, they're doing Lashley versus E again. The title is not on the line. Are we on the show? We are. Seth Rollins again. Can we get 2 wins in a row? Big E gets a win over Big Bob himself. So Big E is starting to pull away from him now. Damian Priest lost a triple threat against Jackson Ryker. Mysterio beat Ziggler. That's fine. Kevin Nash beats Seth Rollins again. The momentum is back, boys. The momentum is back. Okay, go home show for TLC. And we are in a big match against the WWE Champion. Wow, okay. Morrison. Let's just get to it. Are we going to beat the WWE Champion? Let's find out now. Oh, it didn't happen. And Bobby Lashley's in the way. Bobby took us out. I mean, we're 13th, so we're flying back up. Maybe tonight's the night, you know? Balor versus Edge. We've not got Edge, so that's good. Title matches. Becky versus Carmella again. Sasha versus Shayna is an interesting one. Zayn versus Nakamura for the Intercontinental title. Oh, take over Dallas days. Take over Dallas days, boys. Big E versus Lashley for the WWE title again. Right, okay. Dirty Dogs get a title opportunity against the Mysterios. Rollins versus Kevin Nash in a normal match. Reigns versus McIntyre again. And in the main event for the TLC, Priest versus Ryker. Let's see who wins then. Edge beats Balor, which is... Balor's had a rough ride of it. He has had a rough ride. Becky retains the title. Shayna retains the title. Nakamura continues to be your Intercontinental Champion. Biggie loses the championship to Bobby Lashley. Okay, these guys are going to obviously continue their feud then. Brilliant. That's what we all want to see. The Dirty Dogs win the Raw Tag Team titles. We lost to Seth Rollins. Why? Why are we... Whatever. Drew McIntyre retains the Universal title. Priest retains the US Championship. Okay, we've got Balor. Balor's an interesting one. I skipped it very early, so let's go backwards to see. Seth took us out. Did Seth? We're not even part of the Big E versus. Okay, we're just here. We are just here. Why did I put us on Raw? Raw is such a trash show. We should have been on SmackDown. Like where you get this sort of match. That's cool. That's a cool match. That's interesting. That would be quite cool. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I'm not against any of that. And Drew versus Roman in the main event. Okay, I mean, SmackDown is clearly the superior show. We're on Raw. Why did I put... I mean, Kevin Nash has history on Raw. He's never been on SmackDown. Maybe that would have been interesting. What am I doing? Okay, we're on the show, but now we're losing to Gable Steveson, so I'm not sure if that... Whoa! Okay. He's cashed in, boys. He's changed this save and this video all around. Kevin Nash has done it himself. Your new WWE Champion, Kevin Nash, beats Bobby Lashley in a cash-in. Okay, that's changed everything. Absolutely everything. So as champion now, I have no idea. That's got to throw the fuse into everything. The Royal Rumble's coming up, right? So we're a couple of weeks away from that. Please don't lose your title straight away. Like, I'm not going to simulate straight away. Let's see what's happening here. Edge versus Kevin Nash versus Via in a rivalry match. I mean, give me Via. I'll take Via as the first title opponent. That'll do me. That will absolutely do me. Like, we've lost to Via, so that's great. Is it actually going to be the Gable Steveson? Gable Steveson as the first title opportunity could be very interesting. Kevin Nash versus R-Truth is the opener. We've lost again. We are the worst champion in the history of champions, including Rey Mysterio. We've lost to R-Truth as champion. Why? What are we even doing here? Biggie and Bobby Lashley are continuing to feud without the title. Like, if he's the champion, it doesn't matter, does it? Right, who are we losing to this week then as the WWE champion? Anybody in particular? No, it doesn't look like we're on the show. I'm guessing we get called out by Gable Steveson, right? We've simulated. It's a self-promotion. Okay, we are not on the show. Brilliant. As WWE champion, we are not worthy of being up. We're going to lose the title in the first defense, aren't we? We're going to watch it, the first defense. We are going to watch it at the Royal Rumble if we get that far, but we're going to lose. I just feel like we're going to lose. I feel like we're feuding with Steveson, but this game might just throw us in a triple threat and get the title back on Bobby Lashley, to be fair. So who knows? Are we even on the show this week as champ? It'd be nice. We got Keith Lee. Okay, we can beat Keith Lee, right? We can beat Keith Lee. Let's see. A win for the Mysterios over the Dirty Dogs. A win for RK Bro. Priest lost to Cruz in a promo. Edge beat Tozawa. We've lost to Keith Lee. We've won the title and lost 3 times out of 3. This is great. At least Gable Steveson seemed to lose. This was the go-home shows of the Rumble as well, so momentum. I mean, this is so us. This is so this channel. This is so this channel. It was going so well. So well. There's no title matches on SmackDown. Let's get to the Rumble. Let's see who we're going to face in the first title match. Let's watch it. Let's see if Kevin Nash can pull it out. Okay, they're doing Big E versus Bobby Lashley, so I'm guessing we've got Steveson in the match. Or they just don't put the title on the show, which it might be a possibility. Tony Storm, Shayna Baszler, by the way, interesting. Becky Carmella again. Okay, Raw Rumble matches are 30-man. We've got the tag titles on the line, other tag titles on the line. Rollins versus Balor, so we're either the main event or not on the show, right? Why? We're the WWE champion and we're not even on the show. At this point, we may not be on any shows. I have no idea what's going on. Bobby Lashley lost to Big E. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Shayna Baszler beat Toni Storm to retain the title. Becky lost the title to Carmella at the Rumble. Okay. Rumble matches we'll get to in a moment. The new tag team champions, by the way, the Dirty Dogs, and New Day retain the titles. Rollins beats Balor. Let's get on to the women's 10-man. Okay, so Xia Li has won the women's Rumble, and the men's Rumble has been won by Rick Boogs. I don't even know. Rick Boogs wins he's probably going to go after Roman or Drew who is champion at this point, which means Kevin Nash might not even be on WrestleMania. And this video has gone. How can he be champion and it's still gone to shit? Okay, we got Big E. So maybe Big E is going to come after the title or something. We're going to simulate. We've lost again. Oh, this is great. Kevin, start winning, will you, mate? It's not that hard. I flicked through quickly there. There wasn't a lot going on. I mean, Elimination Chamber. We might lose the title at Elimination Chamber. That would suck. Okay, go home show to Elimination Chamber. We're on the poster. Where are we on the rankings? How's winning the title actually boosted us up there? We're into 5th. Why are we not on the show? Why is it open challenge? Okay, we'll take on anyone. It says, let's see who we take on tonight. It's Ray versus Ziggler. We'll simulate straight away. Ray beats Ziggler. Are we going to get on the show? Randy Orton beats Chad Gable. Priest versus Cross. Edge versus Big E. Rollins versus Balor. We've lost to Gable Stevenson in the main event. We're going to defend the title in the Chamber, aren't we? I can't watch the Chamber match. It's just too long. I'm sorry, I can't. So let's hope we keep the title. The title's not on the line. The title's not even on the line. What are we doing? What are we doing here? And in the... Okay, let's that title's on the line. Did I miss it? No, our title's not on the line. Okay. The Mysterios win back the titles. Wow, that's topsy-turvy, but they win back the titles. Shayna retains. Drew McIntyre retains the Universal Championship. We got to the final, but Roman Reigns beats us. He's on SmackDown. He's not even meant to be in the hunt. Okay. Seth beat Balor. Carmella lost to Tegan in the main event. We're on the... Is there Fastlane? Is Fastlane a thing? We've won a match. Holy crap. You see, I was quite lax there because I was expecting us to lose again. We've beat Big E. Okay, maybe it's changing. Have we got a rivalry at least? We've got a rivalry with Big E. Okay. So it looks like we're going to have a title match with Big E at Fastlane. Don't lose the title right before WrestleMania, or maybe lose the title and then win it back at WrestleMania, because that'd be interesting. I mean, it would be. Rick Boogs is absolutely prime time for the WrestleMania, as you can see. Cesaro beat Reigns. Okay, Big E again, and we beat him again. Okay, I mean, Big E doesn't deserve a title shot at this point. There's so many other people who could get a title shot, but clearly Big E doesn't deserve one. Also, clearly SmackDown was the more interesting brand here. Drew McIntyre having the title. Nakamura has been on a roll. Interesting. I think this is the go-home show. It is to Monday Night Raw. Karrion Kross on the poster. Interesting. Doudrop beats Tegan. Let's see if we are on the show and on winning ways again. That will be good. We're on a bit of a roll actually at the moment, so we're probably not on the show, right? Big E beat Bobby Lashley. Great. We're not on the show. I mean, we were involved, and there was a fight, and we're going to have a tables match for the title at Fastlane. Okay, we're at Fastlane. Let's run through the matches quickly first. Like I said, I think we've got a tables match. Becky versus Tegan for the Raw Women's title. Give me some of that. That's good. Street Profits versus the Mysterios for the tag titles. Natalya versus Shayna for the Raw title. Well, the Women's title, whatever. Damian Priest against Apollo Crews. Priest has retained the title over and over. Nakamura, Sheamus, and Ridge Holland in a triple threat intercontinental title. This pay-per-view is banging so far. Jeff Hardy versus Drew for the Universal Championship in an Extreme Rules match. Baron Corbin and Riddick Moss against the New Day for the tag titles. Big E versus Kevin Nash in a tables match for the WWE Championship. Reigns versus Cesaro, and that match in main event apparently. We are definitely going to watch this one. Okay, then here he is, Big E, the WWE Champion, former WWE Champion, of course, in game, in real life, still the champ as far as I'm aware. Tonight, though, it's a tables match. Tonight, though, is he going to win that title match? Oh, come on, Kevin. Let's see Kevin with a title. Come on. Kevin Nash, let's give it up to him. Here we go. I mean, imagine Oh God, imagine if this happened in real life. What are we doing here? Here he is, NWO Kevin Nash. Okay, he's not Diesel to be fair, but he is WWE Champion tonight. There he is in all his glory. Let's get on to this. This is going to be interesting. Okay, so tables match offers something a little bit different here. Biggie goes straight with the power. Okay, like in game, it's usually finishes and wins, but today it could be anything, just any sort of table bump, and we're gonna retain the title, Kevin. Right? He's back in control, so that's always good. Right, Kevin is getting the first table. He's getting the first table into the ring. I mean, Big E going to get one. Oh, that was a bit weird. Right, okay, great. That's what you get for getting the first table, is it? My PlayStation is like fanning itself right now for some reason. Do you mind? We're doing a video. Don't, no, please don't. Big E trying to put Kevin Nash through the table. Kevin not having it. Kevin, oh, I thought that was it. Kevin Nash not quite able to put Big E through the table. Okay, here we go. Table back into play. We just need one big move. I mean, a powerbomb through it would be brilliant. I mean, the chop isn't going to do it, Kevin, I'm afraid. I know you know Ric Flair, but it's not the same. Okay, powerbomb time. Oh, good counter from Big E, who's got a signature move. He's moving the table. He didn't like that corner, clearly. Stupid game sometimes. I mean, he's missed the table as well. The camera shot isn't great here because, I mean, just... Okay, moving on. We'll go into the other corner, and I'm guessing we're coming back again, are we, Big E? Are we? No, we just wanted to... It's an odd strategy from Big E, I'll be honest. Big E has a finisher, by the way. Big E has a finisher, and we're about to see the big ending. Not on the table, though. It doesn't matter. You can't pin the boy, so it doesn't matter. Big spine buster from Big E. That is double A sized indeed. Big E going to the top. Okay, desperation maybe against someone like Kevin Nash. Shows what the title means. And a Shawn Michaels style elbow drop from Big E. Okay, sure. I mean, rubbing in the face maybe. Former tag partner, the two dudes with attitude type thing. I mean, we'll go with it. Big E's been in full control for a while here, but Kevin Nash hitting back. The champion who hadn't been convincing. He's back on the table, Big E. Is this the moment? No, it's that stupid chop again, isn't it? Kevin Nash is on the verge of a signature move, which I'm assuming is a... I don't know what his signature move is. It's got to be a big boot or something, hasn't it? I feel like Kevin Nash hits a big boot. Clothesline. Got to be a big clothesline. He's that sort of wrestler, isn't he? Big E locking in the... No, I thought... No, that would be weird. The table's in play here, boys. The table's in play. Big E's ignoring it, though, so it's fine. He's smack dab in the middle of the ring as well, which is interesting. We have a signature. That's going to help you too. Right, Kevin Nash blocked by... Oh, that's the big boot. That is the signature. We're ready for the jackknife here. Are we ready for the jackknife powerbomb? I think we are, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Nash carrying Big E over to... Oh, hang on a minute. He sat on the table. Is this the moment? Jackknife powerbomb through the table, perhaps, to retain the title. You betcha. Kevin Nash retains the WWE Championship with a jackknife powerbomb through the table. Big E is beaten, and surely now that means Kevin Nash will be WWE Champion going into WrestleMania. Please be Please. Okay, we're 4 weeks away from WrestleMania. We are WWE Champion. Well, Kevin Nash is WWE Champion. So what's on store tonight? I feel like the Big E rivalry will continue. We are probably going to be called out by Big E. I would expect we are, and we won the show closer promo, so that's good. I feel like an epic singles match between the two at WrestleMania, which we're going to watch WrestleMania, don't worry. I feel like it's going to be something interesting. Rick Boogs continues to lose. He's meant to be picking up momentum at this point. I'm guessing he's taking on Drew McIntyre. What if Rick Boogs comes after the WWE Championship, though? That's not unheard of. Okay, we've beaten Gable Steveson here. We've got to win. In terms of the rivalry, Gable Stevenson's also involved. I'm assuming it's the Big E rivalry continued. I think it is. But maybe they're building towards like a triple threat. Oh God, that opens up so much for WrestleMania. That opens up so much. Okay, rivalry match on Raw. They've given it away early. Kevin Nash beats Big E. So it would seem that it's going to be Big E getting the WrestleMania title shot. Like I say, the only person in my mind that could ruin that for him is Rick Boogs. Either way, we've got Kevin Nash as WWE Champion at WrestleMania, which was the idea, I'll be honest. Not quite sure whether I'd have agreed with how we got there, but we're there. So, go home show for WrestleMania, Edge and R-Truth, sure. Austin Theory got a win over Apollo Crews, your new US champion, remember. Becky Lynch beat Carmella. The Mysterios, we've been beaten by Finn Balor. I'm assuming we got Big E, and yeah, Big E was attacking him before the match. Okay, so Big E versus Kevin Nash is what we're doing. Again, we got a double match here. We got the return to do. We're gonna watch it. Will it have a big stip? I feel like it's going to be just a normal singles match. In theory, that's what's needed at this point. But here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. WrestleMania. And this is for all the marbles, the final match of the save. Just before we go, let's look at like where we are in the rankings now. We are 8th. We've actually dropped down, but we're above Big E still. So that's something. The champions are interested. We'll get to that when we go to WrestleMania. Here we go then. WrestleMania opens with Roman Reigns versus Cesaro. That is not for a title, of course. Drew is your Universal Champion. We're doing the Dirty Dogs against Mysterios again. I believe the Mysterios are champions at the moment. Damian Priest gets his return match against Apollo Crews for the US Championship. An 8-man battle royal. Seth Rollins, Stevenson, Lee, Tozawa, Balor, MVP, T-Bar and Sheamus. Okay. Another 8-man battle royal between these lot. Why not just make it a big battle? Anyway. Ridge Holland versus Mace for the Intercontinental Championship. Talk about two new stars. Owens versus Gulak. Baszler versus Xia Li. She's going to have to chain of Baszler. It's Drew versus Jeff Hardy for the Universal Championship. What does that mean for Rick Boogs? It's Big E versus Kevin Nash. Where's Rick Boogs? Edge versus Lashley. New Day defend the titles at triple threat in the main event. Okay. I mean, let's start the show. Let's go. Let's do the match. Poor Rick Boogs. Okay, the big dog, the tribal chief, he lost the Universal title. Will he beat Cesaro at WrestleMania? He will. Now, who will be Raw Tag Team Champions to close out the save? It will be the Mysterios. I quite like that. Will Priest win back his title, or will Apollo be the champ? Apollo retains. These battle royals are silly. Seth wins one. Ricochet wins another. Who's going to be Intercontinental Champion? It is Ridge Holland to retain. Kevin Owens beats Drew Gulak. Xia Li wins the title. Drew versus Jeff then for the Universal Championship. Drew wins the tables match to end as Universal Champion. And we move on to Big E versus Kevin Nash in a one-on-one singles match for the title at WrestleMania. Lego. Let's see how Kevin Nash's WrestleMania entrance is with a WWE. So silly. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Nash, WWE Champion. There's something unique about it. I feel like it was always supposed to be this way. This is the match I was hoping for WrestleMania, Big E and Kevin Nash, with Nash defending the title. So we got there. And now a one-on-one singles match. It could go either way, really. It really could. Tables probably did favour Nash a little bit. Like the size of him, getting him through a table's difficult. Nash going for an early cover here. And one is all it gets. In theory, you would... If you're booking this, you put over the new star even more. Like Big E gets a huge win at WrestleMania of a legend, but that's not what this video's about, is it? This video's about Kevin Nash. So let's hope Kevin Nash does the business. Big E, big belly to belly He's starting to pick up the momentum. I mean, you can try that all you want though, mate, because Kevin Nash is a mastodon. And the scoop slam of all scoop slams might be enough. It's definitely not. Kevin Nash, of course, has been here before. WrestleMania main event against The Undertaker. At WrestleMania, I want to say 11? 11 seems about right. But this is a whole new animal. This is the Pac-Man himself, Big E. But Kevin Nash is up to the challenge, as you can see. He is flying. Those elbows are vicious. It may have knocked him out. Big E knows how to shut me up. The gorilla press slam from Kevin Steen, he said then. Kevin Nash, obviously. He is dominant at the moment, but Big E dominated the table match and Kevin Nash put him away. Is this saying we're going to see the opposite? I hope not. Kevin Nash is starting to build up, looking towards potentially a signature move. Big atomic drop right there. Big E knowing well to roll to the apron at least, but that is the hardest part of the ring. Remember, it doesn't matter. Big E's coming in. When has Big E ever done that? A sunset flip. Might it be enough? It might not. Kevin Nash has a signature, so watch out for the big boot. Wow, is all the words I have for that. Jesus Christ. Big move from Big E, who hits the clothesline. And is he making a bit of a comeback here? He seems to be doing so. Big E with a... Oh, that spine buster is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now then, what have you got, Kevin? What have you got deep down inside? Not many morals from what we're aware of, but have you got enough to take the win here? Big E wrenching the arm, but Kevin Nash says no. Watch the big boot. There it is. Didn't quite get all of it, I would say. It didn't quite get all of it, but it might be. It's won the match. Holy crap. Kevin Nash does not work by the minute, by the hour even. Wow. Huge big boot then. It was that quick, we didn't even see it. It was that powerful. Are we going to see the big boot on the replay? We are... Well, we're not, because you get 3 replays, and they've chosen the elbow drop for a near fall. And, oh, we get a 4th. Are we going to get a 5th? I mean, that was a pretty good sunset flip from him. There's the big boot. I mean, it's vicious, clearly. But Kevin Nash retains the title at WrestleMania. The man is unstoppable. Unstoppable. We are not going to continue any further though. We said this was only to WrestleMania. He ends the video as your WWE Champion. Just let that image sink in. Just let it... Incredible. Okay then, that is not how I thought the video would go. Sorry, missed the start. We'll improve if we do the video again. But Kevin Nash, well, we wondered how he'd do in the WWE in modern day. Turns out he'd be the man. He would be the absolute man. If you like the video, drop a like on it. This has been an interesting one, so it deserves a like. Subscribe to the channel. I did not think we'd end with that image.